What's good, Council of Comics? It's new comic book day. You know we do this every week. You know I'm here at the Turniverse. You know it. Let's go see what the boys are doing. Yeah. Shout out to Madness. Yeah. Rogue Nation 845. Bro. Hey, what's good? What's good, my friend?
Good.
We're good?
You?
Good to see you. Cliff, how are you? Love the shirt.
Thank you.
Anthony, chilling. What's up, guys?
Beautiful day.
Yeah?
Checking out the load. Wanted to say thank you to the man there for the lovely collection feedback.
Oh yeah, you got your grades back, huh?
That's
Oh,
right.
finally.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but I was just like, man, I was shocked by a lot of them, you know?
What, were some of them too low for you?
No, I got why it was low.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was like older book, it's battered, a little weathered, you know, whatnot, but I'll keep it, you know? I was happy with a lot of the DC ones. Superman 4, the Batman 312, like that was a shock. Like this is a good grade for that.
They were like 9s? Like 9.2, 9.5?
The Superman was 9.6
Yeah.
and the Batman was 8.5.
It's an older book though, the Batman
Oh, I
one.
just said Batman's much older. 8.5 is really good.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm thinking, you know, both of them that we got back were like 7s, but I was like, that was cool with that. And then the Superman was like a huge shock. 'Cause I ordered that from eBay.
Right.
And that coming, you know, from wherever it came, I'm like, packing, top notch, quick, and then like, send it.
Yeah, I know. eBay is like such a risk. I get into a lot of arguments with people about using eBay
Really?
because like no one wants to get screwed. And I'm like, but you also have not found this book you're looking for 18 months. It's time to give in and get it on eBay before you can't afford the book anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
That's big facts right there.
So, because like one of my friends was hunting down, and he really couldn't afford it. He was hunting down all the timely covers, right? And so like I get it, he couldn't afford it. His other buddy in Florida who can afford it, I'm sending him all the links to get them on eBay as they're slowly skyrocketing up. I mean, not too much, but enough where it's like an issue, right? And he's like, no, that's okay, I'll find it. I'm like, dude, you are surrounded by comic book stores. Surrounded. Like, it's just like ridiculous. He's got comic book stores around him in Orlando, like Newburgh has barbershops.
Crazy.
And he could not find all the covers. I said, you need to give up the ghost and you need to get on eBay and get these covers before it's too late.
Right, because he's gonna regret that.
Yeah, well, he does now.
I mean,
Because now it's like, what, $2,000 if you want the whole collection?
Yeah. I mean, eBay has its pluses and its minuses.
Yeah.
You know
One
what
of
I
the pluses is you can hunt stuff down.
Yeah, you
Especially if you need to hunt it down quickly.
You definitely can find anything that you need. The question is how much you're going to pay for it.
Right. And a lot of it is, you know, is it something you think is an investment or is it absolute sentimental value? You're like, I wanted this since I was 15. I have to have it. Then, you know, yeah, you're going to be like, good, that's it. This is my Christmas present to myself. I'm spending $800.
That's why I say, like, when we're valuing books, I take it from many different sources because there's not one set value. It's what we make it. You know what I mean? And we've all come to a undocumented agreement
I think
that we're gonna,
does.
we're gonna be at a what they call fair market type stuff. Of course, you got your extremes and you got your lows. The lows are the ones that don't know what they have. The extremes do know what they have, so they charge.
Right, and they're like, mine is like 1 in 100,000. You know, it's like, it's signed by 5 people. I did that. It's signature series. It was a miracle. Oh, Anthony, who was that guy? He had, we met some dude at New York Comic Con, and it was the year that, what's her name was there? Alias, the girl from Alias.
Mm-hmm.
Ritter. So yeah, he got Alias #1, and he bought Alias #1 off of eBay or something for like, let's say $30 or whatever, right? And he went to the show, and he had her sign it, had the dude playing Luke Cage sign it, had Stan Lee sign it. It was all signature series. Had Bendis sign it. Am I remembering this, Anthony, or you don't remember? He's on the phone. So, anyhow, the point is, it had at least 4 signatures that I recall. I think I'm right about the ones I remember. Anyhow, he got a signature series. It was 9.8. He was thrilled.
Nice.
You know, and like again, how many people have that, right?
I would lose it right there. Be like, what?
So like,
Yeah.
I'm sure he turned it for a fortune.
Comic books. Isn't it wonderful?
But again, if we're going to talk about value, what are the odds that you're going to find a collectible like that? How many people worked as hard as he did to make that happen?
Yeah. That's why I say the market right now, these books that are coming out now will be worth more in the long run because there's not as many of them being printed as it was back then.
One of the problems of the 90s comics moving up the chain slowly was because there were so many in print. You know, look how many X-Men #1s were printed.
Yeah.
You know, and how many Death of Superman were printed. I mean, the only thing that's been helping us in the long run is that a lot of people just took a bunch of these comics and threw them in a dumpster because they're like, I give up.
Big numbers were like 500,000, 800,000. Those are big numbers back then. Now the big numbers.
There was a million.
You're lucky if you get 100,000.
Yeah, 100,000 is a big.
You're lucky. No, those independents too that only do like 20,000.
Oh yeah, and they'll skyrocket in value, especially if they actually get a movie or a show or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Walking Dead, right? That thing has built its own legacy. You know, #1 and #2 are going to be a fortune, and #2 is always going to be worth more than #1 because they printed less of #2.
Yep.
How many copies of #2?
2? Probably around the same number.
Okay, so you see that? Extreme rarity.
Well, here we are at Alternaverse, and we're going over this week's picks. Cliff will do some, Paul's going to be doing some, and I just wanted to show off some new stuff. This is from Image Comics, from Kirkman's studio. This is After School. Then, of course, Amazing Spider-Man. That's one of my favorite comics. They've brought him back. I don't know if you've been reading this, Sam. They brought him back to like basics with. He's dealing with mobsters, so Tombstone ripoffs. Yeah. So he's dealing more with like street level stuff in a way. So protecting New York City. So recommendation. This is a new Artist Elite, a new book showing off a bunch of new comics that are going to be coming out through Artist Elite, a new company. So something to watch out for. Astronaut Down. Got a lot of heat, another Image book, new #1. Look forward to. Same thing, this is Action Lab, from Action Lab, The Ballad Ronin. Irish folktale, artwork looked really pretty inside, so another new #1 to look out for. Of course, this is book of the week, kind of. It's yeah, we're already, I think this might be the last copy. So yeah, if you didn't get it, sorry. This is Fortnite Marvel. It comes with an exclusive code, of course, to give you asset online through Fortnite. So also, of course, all the covers are beautiful for this. There's a million different covers to collect. Yeah. So this was the hot book of the week. And Justice Warriors, another new #1. So these are just some things I wanted to point out, like that are on the stands now. And actually got a picture of the stand. Cyberforce, 30th anniversary.
Howdy folks, Sean Snyder here, back at Alternaverse in Hyde Park, New York. It's been a little bit, but had to return and get some grabs, so have a look. Hunting down, I always like to find old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the Adventures line, #31, Archie's Adventure Series. Newsstand, I don't know if I can show it off. Figured, add this to the collection. hold off for a little bit. Uncanny X-Men 169, The Angel Fallen. I believe it's not Archangel, it's Angel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Significant issue, do you know?
Not off the top of my head. Looks like a newsstand though.
Yeah, so I'm trying to build a few newsstands here for the set. Amazing Spider-Man number 2. I don't know if this is original line or...
No. Well, yeah, but it's like legacy. So it's like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? That's number 2, but it's really like, I don't know, issue 500 or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but figured, another Spider-Man. Return of Kane, part 2 of 4. Marvel Spider-Man group. I guess. I don't know what issue. Again, another.
That's issue number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
Sensational Spider-Man.
Sensational, right? That's the. I don't know how old that line is. Maybe mid 90s.
Yeah, it's 90s.
But try to collect all the rest, all 4. Amazing Spider-Man 1. This one caught me off guard. Adventures in Reading, like a spin-off.
Yeah, it's probably like they gave it to kids and stuff like that.
Right. Let's just put Peter in there to, get more kids to pick up a book. Why not? Annual, 64 page in 1991. 25. So it'd be the Vibranium Vanilla.
Dope Eric Larson cover.
Got the Black Panther, Iron Man,
Mm-hmm.
Spidey, and Kingpin in the background there, lurking around. So figured to hunt that one. RoboCop, being a fan of the Paul Verhoeven series back in '87. Number 6, the Marvel line, the second issue after. I'm sorry, second run.
Yeah.
After Dark Horse's infamous run. So just add another one, add to the collection as a fan. See if he ever comes back out of the grave,
Yeah.
Daredevil, I got 296 and 297. The last rights part, that's part 1 here, and crushed by the hand. So
Nice.
figured
Some 90s Daredevil right there.
have that to the our boxes. What do we call them?
The long boxes?
Long boxes. There we go.
He's rusty, guys.
Rusty.
He's a bit rusty.
Chip me off the block here. Crisis. Cliff was informing me of the new line here. First issue. Sam, you got some on this
Bend
one?
it a little bit. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Push it forward.
Like that?
Forward.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Like this. Yeah. Hold it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about this one. The cover intrigued me a little bit, but
No, this is just a variant cover for
Dark Crisis.
okay.
Yeah. It's a homage to the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Stray Dogs, Dog Days. So I have the Bram Stoker's homage Stray Dogs home. I figured this is a creep show, George Romero and Stephen King's gem of the 80s. Figured to add this to the collection and maybe slab it one day
Excellent.
if it ever picks up.
Ooh, Robin number 1.
Yes. Old DC line, 1 of 5. I figure, why not start with Robin? They're bound to introduce him soon in the Robert Pattinson line, I feel.
Yeah.
If we weren't teased with him,
Yeah.
he's coming around the corner. So I figured, pick this one up while I can. Don't sleep on it.
Okay.
All right, son. Thank you for your picks.
Thank you. And I'll be back.